Welcome back to Odyssey News. I am Mike Odyssey, and the stories continue. When it comes to the Nintendo Switch 2, we have a new rumor claiming that the launch is imminent this year, 2023. And not only that, but it's going to be as powerful as the PS4. Let's go ahead and get to it.
Welcome to the Odyssey. Hit the like, press play. You're running with the squad like Xenoblade. Drive like Mario, we on a...
So before we get into today's stories, you see, I want to ask you one thing. I want to ask for your subscription. You see, I'm legally blind and I'm basically losing my sight as we go. I don't have sight on my left eye and I have about 40% sight of my right eye, and it's just fading away, right? The doctors right now have nothing else they can do, but I have a dream to become a full-timer on YouTube by the end of this year. And I want to ask you for your help. If you subscribe to this channel right now, it'll only take a second. For me, it'll just change my life. So if you could do that right now, I would really appreciate it. Here, we have Monday through Friday Nintendo news. On the weekends, we have products and reviews. And we also have the occasional Nintopic podcast with your favorite voice actor. So I would really appreciate it. It would mean the world to me. And I just want to thank you in advance for giving me your subscription. Let's move on to today's stories. All right, so first off, thank you to my buddy Anthony for sharing this news with me on Twitter. And the source for this is going to be metro.uk. And then this is Game Central, the Game Central website. The news reads, new Nintendo Switch 2 rumor claims 2023 launch as powerful as PS4. Let's go ahead and read a little more. If the newest Nintendo Switch 2 rumor is accurate, the console will integrate the same upgrades from the previously rumored Switch Pro. While rumors of a new Nintendo Switch hardware have been persistent for several years, now there's recently been so much talk on the new console that it feels like an official announcement is finally imminent. Aside from the Nintendo Switch itself being 6 years old, meaning we're overdue for some kind of hardware upgrade, it was reported back in January that Nintendo is readying for a 2024 launch, while a couple of reputable leakers have suggested it could launch or at least be announced this year. Now, another supposed leak has popped up, not only reiterates a 2023 launch, specifically the second half of the year, so Christmas time, but also claims to know the exact specifications of the console, such as it being just as powerful as a PS4. Supposedly, code name Hawk. So basically, that's the code name for that next-gen console. We finally hear for the very first time, again, this is a rumor, but we finally hear some type of code name, because every Nintendo Switch console has had a code name, and now we have a new code name, which is code name Hawk. The Nintendo Switch 2 will allegedly feature an OLED screen and capable of ray tracing and supporting full 4K visuals at 30 frames per second. Although, just as the case on PS4, the source says not to expect much ray tracing in most games, as it's very processor intensive. So there you have it, my friends. We have this most updated rumor here when it comes to the Nintendo Switch 2. It is supposedly imminent for this year, and it is powerful as a PlayStation 4, which I believe is good, because a lot of the games that are coming out today are still compatible with a PS4, and bringing the Nintendo Switch to this level of the power of PS4, this means that games like Elden Ring will be able to run on the Nintendo Switch 2. Now, this only adds to the basically amount of rumors and leaks out there when it comes to the Nintendo Switch 2. So we have yet another information on the Nintendo Switch 2, and I've always said that wherever there is smoke, there is fire. So yes, of course, take this with a grain of salt. It's still a rumor, but also don't be too quick to dismiss it, because every time there is something in the horizon, there is a new thing announced. Like, for example, when the OLED was, before the OLED was revealed, we had all these leaks and all these things coming out because there was something coming in the horizon. Now we are in the same exact season where all of these leaks are coming out, all this new information, including that Pokemon Presents information, including the Nintendo Switch 2 update for Pokemon Violet and Scarlet. And here we have it. Now, this is new information. You take it with a grain of salt. It's still considered a rumor. The report itself says it's a rumor. But again, I can't help but get excited because I know that it is time for us to get a brand new Nintendo Switch. And if it's gonna be as powerful as the PS4, then that'll be just fine. That makes me happy. Having 4K visuals at 30 frames per second it's great. It's awesome. So there you have it. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Are you excited to see a new Nintendo system this year? Alright, so that's going to do it for this episode of Odyssey News. I am Mike Odyssey, and before I let you go, I have 2 important things I need to let you know. Number 1, never give up, and number 2, journey on. Peace.
We're on a journey, looking back on the things that we've taken for granted, but feels like we're learning to be better without